Hey guys, so it's been a week since I published my initial version of Nohandlock, and the meta completely turned on its head. Uh, this deck became one of the most popular decks, and it just performing incredibly well. And even in that week time, it was already nerfed. Um, I don't know if Fiendish. So I don't know if you guys heard the Fiendish Rites is now 4 mana, which the deck will have to change. Um, Not necessarily majorly, but every time something nerf happens, it affects things more than you think. Um, I've recently, this is the list I'm currently using. Uh, and part of the reason is right now, so there's a lot of different lists have been made in the last week. A lot of different builds. A lot of people are running Zephyr. What I don't like about Zephyr is I feel like if you're not having lots of games go to fatigue, um, you probably shouldn't be running Zephyr. I think Zephyr is is a good 29th or 30th card, but it's one of the I consider one of the weaker cards. I disagree with people who think that it's an auto include. I think most games that you get to the spot where you could use Zephyr anyways, you're usually winning anyways, or if you're behind on board, you'd rather just have Nether earlier on. So and our deck kind of already does all the major things that we'd want Zephyr to do. We have healing, we have board clears, um, we have card draw, we have value generation. So it's there's nothing really we particularly have a major weakness. Where certain decks, like if you're Druid, Zephyr Nether can win you the game, and that you don't have traditionally good clears. So still not. I'm still on the Zephyr train. I don't think it's bad, but I just think it's a 29th or 30th card. And now that Fiendish Rites has been nerfed to 4 mana, it really makes us have to rebuild the deck. And I put another Nightmare Amalgam. I could even see putting a second one in, because now, before, if you weren't running Sniff Step, which most lists weren't, you had 2 Dragonbite Cultists and 2 Fiendish Rites. But now we just have, if we aren't running either of these, we only have 2 realistic proactive 3 drops and 2 reactive 3 drops. And that is a lot more important than you think. Being able to go, drop on 3, drop on 4, Veiled Worshipper, or drop on 3, drop on 4, drop on 5, like that gets to the point where it's very hard for your opponent to take initiative, because they just kind of fall behind, because they're trading and they're trading, and then you do something like a Crazed Netherwing, get ahead of board, or a Plague of Flames into something else, and it's just hard for them to seize the initiative if you have a 3 drop. But if you don't have a 3 drop, you kind of get put on the back burner. So there's like traditional control decks are very on the back burner, but we have cards like Plague of Flames that really reward us for board control. And now I'm currently running Godfrey. So if you don't have any board, the problem is your opponent can more effectively play around things. So they can say, okay, Crazed Netherwing, that's coming. I'm gonna make sure I have minions that have 5 health. Godfrey's happening. I'm gonna play around it. Where if you have board, they don't have those luxuries. So a board might even just be like the fact if you have 2/1/1s, that can make a huge difference. So I've tested out Nightmare Amalgam. It felt really good. It's something almost that I kind of wish I had put in before. Godfrey's feeling better now that there's not as much. So like giant rogue minions, giant shaman minions. There's a lot more boards I was finding that Godfrey felt really good on. So I'm now running it with Nether. I think Godfrey and Nether both serve sort of different roles of kind of board clears, and depending on the meta, one can be better than the other. But right now, I kind of think Godfrey's better. Some other but I'd say this list is still like it's only been one day, so there's a lot of things to potentially try out. I think like the big thing is we want more 3 drops. I could see if Highlander decks become super popular. Bad Luck Albatross could actually be okay. I know people have run it, but I still think it's sort of weaker. But it'd be interesting if Highlander decks became so prevalent if that became relevant. Another card that I think that could be quite impactful is Earthen Farseer. This is Battle Cry, restore 3 health. Just works really naturally. You hero power, maybe take a little damage, you Earthen Farseer, and then you ready to go like Crazed Netherwing. More heal is good. It's a good stat line. This card could totally, I think, see play. I'm really liking Nightmare Amalgam right now because both it synergizes both Celiax and Snip Snip, and it has Dragon synergy. So it just and you can Sacrificial Pact it if you're really desperate. Scale Rider, I think, could be good. We just don't have like if we had 3 more dragons, I would say Scale Riders would be great. There's a lot of still potential to make little changes with the new curve. I currently really prefer having the double the all 8 invoke effects. Old versions were only running 1 Devoted Maniac, despite it being a very high powering card, and I think that was a big mistake. But our 4-drop spot is very crowded out, so I could see situations where maybe we cut a Fiendish Rites, but I think it's too early to say that. But that's kind of what I'm thinking right now, and let's get into some games then. Anti-Smiley, thank you for the follow. Their name is Anti-Smiley. Let's see. I could see them going Netherwing here, but whatever. The low dust. You type exclamation point no hands. You'll get the answer. One more invoke and we're good to go. Thanks. I heard this question about 1 million times. Can't think of you. Bet. Yeah, it's let's see. Nest, thank you for the follow. If I hit him in the face, they'll be at 13, not at 8. I think we go Nether Breath as well. Sit up. I don't know, we could go, Portal, thank you for the follow. Portal.
Clarity, precision, perfection.
We're in Plague of Flames here. I might lose this. Use both plagues and their Godfrey, so it's actually kind of hard for them to clear a big tall board, unless they're running Nether as well. I wonder what they're gonna play here. Tyrion, I'm guessing.
Too late. His return is nigh.
Hopefully they're not running Nether as well. But wow, they are running. Dude, how many freaking... That sucks. I think we're losing this. I mean, their list is just super greedy. Expired Merchant. Oh, wow. Now we have to deal with this. Alright, we should have no answer for this, and we get a smork. It's like little shields, so. Oh, what's in their hand? They have another breath, we know that. But they probably have drawing a whole bunch. I think we just win in fatigue here. Like, unless they get some sort of rush lifesteal dragon. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. I was thinking this one. I think they overdraw. I think they just lethaled themselves there. Because they had one. Oh, wow. The nether breath. Oh, that's some bull crap. Okay, whew. Whew. Dude, I thought they were gonna like Malagos there with like all the additional spell damage. But they just suicided. Okay. I was like... those snipes worked well on me because I was like, there's no way he's got a second snipe, you know? It really depends on the matchup, but 3 drops, typically. Amalgam's good. Dude, I think we go dark skies on this, as nitty as it seems. Just denying these freaking secrets is everything. I think Hunter's gonna be good. At least for a while. I think actually Rogue. Rogue's gonna be super strong. Because Rogue barely got, like, he got, like, Reem got nerfed, but Rogue has a bazillion other strong things. This is Face Hunter. That's the Cobalt Sand Troopers. Well, it could also be Quest Hunter too. Quest Hunter's good. Well, Quest Hunter, part of it's crushes Shaman. Or maybe not crushes, but it's favored against Shaman. And if Shaman's gonna die as a class, it's not gonna be good for Quest Hunter. I might just go Galakrond next turn. That's so good. Does deck do good against Quest Priest? If you're good. I looked at the stats, Legend to 10, it's 42%. Legend only, it's favored. So, it's, so people at like the low ranks tend to get owned with this deck. This deck's really hard to play. Like, it's very complex. Like, especially, so...
Pushed it.
Yep, that's exactly right. Papanishnu. Look at that. Does a game? Like, how do they ever come back from that amount of heal? We don't even need our sacrificial packs. I feel like that impressive for Immortal doesn't apply because it's Sylvanas, you know? I don't know, the narcissist in me thinks it was my deck.
Well, if he gets a
Yeah,
kill,
probably was Zoo. In certain matchups,
oh yeah, because when you dodge, because he can adjust.
Okay.
Yeah, but
okay, we could see this is like
adjust is also like
okay, that's a really good top deck.
I can't even ever hit. Like actually.
Yeah, Fiendish. I mean, Fiendish is usually a bad play in isolation, but it's important for the whole. Fiendish is still good when you have a big board, but it's like very bad as an independent play now. Ethan's 88, thank you for the follow. But we do it like when our curve kind of demands it, but I mean, if you get a Dark Skies, it's hard to lose, you know, against Zoo. Maybe I should be going triple face here, but I think this is fine. Who looks like they're playing Monsanto's version? Tuscore 87, thank you for the follow. We're super ahead here. 3 invokes, double veiled worshiper. Like, they've already had to use a plague of flames.
What's that? It's like actually pressing. Makes him dash.
This might not be the. I don't know about this,
It makes him
but
dash,
my instincts is the play. Like, keep the pressure going, you know? It's like they can't really get a good Mountain Giant on this board. And like Mountain Giant, okay, now they can next turn. But we're about to go our better, superior Valdris.
But it's like not even a skill.
I screwed up really badly there. I could have done 5 more damage to face there. I mean, that would be huge. 5 more damage, you know? Low roll demon. Ooh, that's a high roll. Dude, where's our Galacron? No, deck triggers and no deck. There we go. Ooh. Real faithful here. Please we get counter lethal here. If we go sniff snip. Like we go sniff snip triple face here, guys. I'm trying to think of like I feel like they could counter lethal us. Alright, let's try it out. This is risky, guys. Might get really punished here. Actually, here's the play, guys. But, like, we're super safe here. Huge nods, the game off. And what's nice about that play is, if they have Ziliacs in hand, they can't use it, you know?